I think it's really important to take that time to teach that, and I think when you're in a new dual language program especially, teachers aren't sure how to fit the third pillar in, and I think one of, at least for me with the experience I shared, one of the things that I did was I shared what I did with my team right away, and it's when I talked to them about, what had happened during that time in literacy centers, all of a sudden other things came out of things that they had heard in their classes, and all of a sudden they decide, oh, I want to borrow that book. Can you lend it to me? What did you do? And so I was able to describe what I did and show them what I did, and then later they went back and taught similar lessons in their class. And I think that that's really important because so many dual language teachers just don't know how to make that fit into their literacy and math block, or take that time away from what they're supposed to be doing, especially in newer programs.
It's so true, and it even extends to our parents, because I met last week with a group of parents to work on a project, and they were talking about the kinds of books that their kids are being exposed to, reading about Rosa Parks, Cesar Chavez, Martin Luther King Jr., Dolores Huerta, and they said, is this part of the curriculum? And I would love to say, yes, it's all part of the curriculum. And some of it is part of the curriculum, but some of it is the passion that the teachers have for social justice and for teaching our kids about all different kinds of experiences in the world, and especially so that these sorts of things won't be repeated in the future, hopefully not. And some of the parents were expressing their discomfort at these topics. One mom was saying, I'm from Ethiopia, and we're kings and queens in Ethiopia. We learn in school about how we are descended from kings and queens in Africa. And she said, but here I come to the United States and all of a sudden my skin color matters. And she said, I don't know how to talk to my kids about that. And she was like, and then they're coming home from school talking about civil rights and Martin Luther King Jr. And she says, I just don't know what to do. And the really amazing thing was that the other parents said, but wait, we're the ones who are uncomfortable with this because we've grown up in this discomfort. But here are our kids at 5, 6, 7, 8 years old talking about these topics. It's going to become like their first language. So they won't feel the discomfort that we feel. They'll be used to talking about these different topics and these different things like racism and the importance or non-importance of skin color and LGBTQ and how different families come together. And she said, one of the parents said, because of that, we're like really empowering our students. And so here's third pillar happening with our parents, with our teachers, and in the classroom, and it's really exciting.
It is really exciting.